warna hiasnya sualirnya. Hello channel members and welcome to your reading. We are looking at a message for you. Let's see, what is the message for you right now? What is it that you need to know, understand, or what needs to be brought to your awareness at this time? All channel members who are connecting with this reading right now. Let's see, what is your message? Now, I always recommend that my channel members use the channel members playlist as their own like personal pick a card. Look at the thumbnails. Peruse them, right? Whichever grabs your attention in the moment, right? Allow that to kind of speak to your heart and click on it, right? Let's see. What is the message for you right now? Let's see. All right, we have the Six of Wands. Okay, the Five of Cups. Did you see that? It was reversed. So the Five of Cups reversed. All right, so right away, what this is saying, what you thought was a lost cause is not the case at all, okay? Because a lot of times, the Five of Cups is like you getting in your feelings about something that didn't go your way and not realizing that you still have an opportunity behind you, or there's still two cups standings, which means it's not a complete loss, right? And the fact that this is reversed is kind of adding to the nuance of something that you perceived was a lost cause or had no hope, or that you were sorry about or regretful about, that you felt you couldn't fix or get back. Well, it wasn't a complete loss, because that thing, those cups were spilled, those three cups were spilled for a reason. And it's because there was something maybe better on the way. And it's almost this feeling of, you know, you're just in a really, again, strange position of having your back turned where you can't see the two cups that are available to you. But that feeling is going away. You're getting clarity is what this is saying. You're getting clarity on a situation that you thought was a lost cause, and you're going to realize soon enough that it wasn't what it appeared to be. The loss wasn't what it appeared to be. The loss actually, probably with these two cards, the Six of Wands and the Five of Cups, was of some benefit to you. Because you have the Six of Wands, which is definitely a triumphant energy. Super triumphant. Victory over previous obstacles. I feel like the Five of Cups was an obstacle for some of you. Something was lost. Something went awry, didn't go your way, didn't go as planned, and there were some feelings attached to that. Maybe feelings of loss, lack, or failure, or challenge, or change. And what you might have perceived as a loss, or what you might have had some regrets about, right? The shouldas, the shouldas, the couldas, and the wouldas. And the fact that, oh, this shit went to hell in a handbasket, you know? Like, it's that feeling of, ugh, man, sucks. It sucks so bad. You know, that's the feeling of the Five of Cups. It really sucks. I mean, I don't know if it's a, you know, broken heart, or you're sad or feeling deflated about something that just didn't go your way, whatever. It's just a disappointment. You know, that Five of Cups energy is a disappointment. But again, I can't help but feel with these two cards that the disappointment ends up being a victory in the end. The loss ends up being part of your triumph. And it's this feeling of rejection also is God's protection. Because God has something, maybe, you know, if you believe in God, the universe, creator, spirit, great spirit, has something better in mind for you. Okay? There's some kind of victory that's going to come out of what you perceive to be a loss or a disappointment. Oh my gosh, yeah. So, I mean, how much more confirmation do we need? You have the you have the Four of Wands. I mean, that is literally celebratory, congratulatory energy, right? It is a very triumphant moment as well. You have literally two cards of success flanking this disappointment, this sadness, this thing that went wrong. So again, when even before I pulled over that card, I was feeling, you know what? This isn't as big of a loss as you might feel it to be. It might be perceived to be that at first, but it's really not. It's a blessing in disguise. And then you have this Four of Wands, which is, man, celebration. There's something huge you're going to celebrate soon, it feels like. And I don't know if you guys remember the jingle, Lionel Kitty City, right? It was a toy store back in the 80s. I'm just basically just confirming my age. But it was Lionel Kitty City, turn your frown upside down, right? That was the jingle. And that's kind of what this is telling me. You're going to have your frown of that Five of Cups turned upside down or in the other direction. You're going to be smiling. Four of Wands is a beautiful card of alignment because you have the 11-11 energy. You also have the energy of a strong, safe foundation, a celebratory moment. This is marriages. This is, you know, success, celebration, home, a home, right? Home and home life. Sometimes the Four of Wands can talk about the foundation of your home, so a literal home. And if, okay, I'll give you an example. I have a couple, but let's say you didn't get the job. You were sad about that and you were disappointed. Well, there's a reason why you didn't get that job. It's because there was another one lined up and around the corner for you that you didn't see coming. Again, think of those two cups that are still standing behind you that you're not aware of. So while you're sad and upset or pining over what went wrong with that job, there's another job lined up, better in alignment to you, to come your way, right? To provide you with a safe, solid foundation and an outcome of success. Likewise, same thing applies to love. If love went wrong, if love went awry, if that relationship was a disappointment, didn't go your way, there was a breakup or some sadness attached to that. Again, I know we don't want to hear that in the moment because we're hurting or we're dealing with a broken heart, but there's a reason why that relationship didn't work out. There's a blessing that comes out of it. And it could be that as you overcome that challenge of that relationship situation and you put it behind you, you mend and heal your heart, the universe is lining up somebody who's better aligned for you, somebody who's actually going to provide a stable, secure foundation when it comes to your heart, when it comes to love. Four of Wands. That maybe is actually with the Four of Wands, even marriage material, somebody who wants to build a home with you, a foundation with you, and be successful with you, right? You have to consider that the Five of Cups has the Two of Cups in the card. It's a hidden Two of Cups. And when you're focused on the Three Cups that are spilled or broken and you can't fix and get back, you know, you don't realize that the universe is actually trying to redirect your focus to better things up ahead or other things that are in your environment that maybe you're not in the position of seeing. So it could be that love is on the way to you, just in a different way, in a way that's more aligned to you, maybe a more cohesive match to you, right? Because when you think of the Two of Cups card, that is somebody who sees eye to eye with you, somebody who matches your energy. So what was a loss really wasn't. It was actually putting you on the path to some sort of success and alignment. But while you're dealing with the challenge, number 5, the Five of Cups, you're dealing with the challenge of said situation. You're not really in a position where you can fully grasp the blessing in disguise. Likewise, same thing could happen with a house. And I say that because the Four of Wands is here. So let's say your home situation isn't pleasant. Let's say you're looking for homes or you're looking to move, you're looking to relocate to, you know, an apartment, a home, whatever it is, right? You're looking to sell a home. Maybe you're looking to buy a home. You know, there's so many things that can go awry with purchasing a home. You might have had your heart set on a particular apartment or a particular home. And next thing you know, they tell you, oh, it's already spoken for, or, oh, your offer didn't go through. Someone else got to put in a better offer, you know, and there went that, right? And there's disappointment in that. And it feels sucky. It does. The Five of Cups, it can feel like shit, right? You feel so bad and deflated about what didn't go as planned. And, you know, that could really be disappointing to not get the home or the house or the location, let's say, that you wanted. But there's a reason why it didn't work out. And again, when we're in our feelings, Five of Cups, we can't really see the blessing in the challenge. Again, the Two of Cups is the blessing in the challenge. And we're facing the other way. And that's why I say we don't really see the blessing in the challenge, because we're facing a different direction. We're facing those Three of Cups that are on the floor, that are spilled. We can't put the liquid back in the cup, right? We can't repair the cups. So we're allowed, because it's valid, right? Your feelings are valid. You're allowed to, if you want to, cry if you want to, right? 5 of Cups, cry, let it out, sulk, whatever. Your feelings are freaking valid. Allow yourself to feel those things. Absolutely. There's no point in suppressing it because it just hurts more. So let it out, because crying is cathartic. So let it out, right? Cry if you have to, no matter what the situation is. You're entitled to your feelings and they're completely valid, so allow yourself to feel them. Okay? But this is saying that sometimes when we're undergoing the challenge, we don't see the blessing that comes out of it. Because the blessing, you know, obviously hasn't presented itself yet. But these cards are saying it's about to. So if you didn't get the house, you didn't get the apartment, it's okay. This is, I think, encouragement, reassurance, right? If you didn't get the house, if you broke up, or you didn't get the job, right? This is reassurance and encouragement to tell you that there's a blessing to come out of this disappointment. Okay? There's a blessing to come out of the challenge. There's a different type of success that will come out of the obstacle. It's not the one that maybe you had your, I guess, heart set on with the 5 of Cups. But it's telling me with the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, it's even better. It's even better than what you had in mind. So there's a reason it didn't go as planned, because that wasn't it. That wasn't the end all. That wasn't the be all. So if any of you are dealing with a situation that led to disappointment recently, this is saying that frown is going to turn upside down. There's a blessing in that challenge. There's a blessing in that disappointment. There's a gift to come out of it. One of success, one of strength, one of a stronger foundation when all is said and done, and much triumph over previous adversity. 5 of Cups is an adversity card, but the 6 of Wands is saying, we have triumph over that adversity. 4 of Wands, we have success. We have something to celebrate. We have alignment that we are coming into. Harmony, celebration, parties, success, foundation, strength. Because deep down, you're the 6 of Wands, you're the warrior, you fought your battles, you're still alive, you're still standing, and you're about to receive your laurels. Laurels are a form of reward. They are recognition. So it feels like also to say to you, Spirit's going to acknowledge your pain, your suffering, 5 of Cups, and reward you for your patience, for your diligence as a warrior, and deliver you some kind of victory over your obstacles. So take heart, right? Keep your heart open. Don't lose courage, or don't get discouraged, because it feels like there's something better up ahead. And whatever was a loss or didn't go as planned or became a disappointment in the end, and all the challenges and things that you struggled with, those were all, I know it's hard to even grasp it until you have the blessing in front of you, but those situations, as difficult and challenging as they may be, were actually blessings in disguise. You're about to get rewarded with something better. And you're going to be so grateful, right? Hindsight always shows you this. You'll be so grateful that you didn't get exactly what you wanted, or it didn't go exactly as you had hoped. You'll be glad that it turned out differently. You'll be thankful and grateful that it didn't go your way, or that you were spared the outcome you were actually hoping for. Because naturally, we're human. We want what we want, don't we? We always want what we want. And it's like, don't try to talk me out of it. That type of thing. But again, I'm just going to throw this out there because I have come to this understanding through my own shitty experiences. But Spirit doesn't always give you what you want. It does give you what you need. And it's only when you're standing in a position where you realize, you know what? I wasn't ready for what I wanted at the time that I wanted it. Spirit knew that I needed this first before I got what it was that I wanted. Spirit knew I had to go through this particular thing first before I received what it was I actually wanted. You know, it's like some things get kind of taken out of our path for unseen reasons, but it's always hindsight that shows us why at the moment we didn't get exactly what we wanted. It's because we needed to experience something first instead. And a lot of times the thing that we need to experience is the preparation for receiving exactly what it is that we want. And I know that's hard to hear sometimes. I'll give you an example. I said to my husband the other day, I said, how, people want wealth, right? They want to have abundance and prosperity and all this stuff, but how can you have wealth if you're always worrying about it, right? You can't be wealthy and worry about being wealthy. You gotta get to a point of surrender and being at ease, right? Because you can end up getting the money and always end up worrying about it. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's that worry mindset that's not prepared to receive the wealth. Because how can you be wealthy while always worrying about it? That's how you lose it. That's how you'll lose it. So, this is just my understanding. I'm sure other people might not agree with it or have a different viewpoint, but how can you be wealthy while always worrying about it? Wouldn't it be better to be wealthy and just be relaxed in your wealth, knowing that all is well? And that can literally apply to anything. You can't be always worrying in a state of survival mode. That's literally what it is. Because you got to be able to just relax into the blessing. And a lot of times that's what the lesson is. Learning to relax so you can receive. Because if you're always in a state of worry, stress, chaos, survival, that's not a cohesive vibration, right? To attract what it is that you want. It can repel it in a way. So you got to relax first. That goes for I guess it goes for anything, because you could, how could you be or have love, but you're always worrying about it? How can you have love if you're always worrying about it, worrying about losing it, you see? How can you have wealth if you're always worried about losing it? Or holding on to it? How can you have true health even if you're always worried about it? I'm going to look underneath the deck. I want to see the underlying energy, hidden influence. Oh, wow. Magician. You're manifesting something. Again, this feeling of you're just in a position that you can't see how successful you're about to be. You're coming into some form of major success. The magician knows how to create his heaven on earth. So I don't know, for some of you, now that the magician's here, I'm wondering if it's a manifestation perhaps some of you have been stressing out about or feeling defeated or deflated about too. Some of you could have been manifesting love, a job, wealth, or career, a home, right? There could be a variety of things that maybe you've been manifesting. But underneath the surface, you're doing a damn good job of it. You're showing up as the magician. You maybe don't realize how powerful you are working your magic and your manifestations. You're about to materialize something. So again, what didn't go right, what went awry, what led to disappointment, you're being relieved of that. I think that's why the Five of Cups is reversed. I don't even read reversed cards. I don't feel a need for them, right? But even so, you're being relieved of some kind of disappointment. That is falling away. And in its place, you're receiving something more in alignment to you, more safe and secure for you. And it's part of your manifestation. It's part of something maybe you've been working on in the realm of spirit. Not only that, you've taken physical steps. You've put in the work. Magician always puts in the work. He has all the elements on the table. So it's telling me he's working with all of them. And he realizes that he's the vehicle by which these things can come about and be materialized. So you are the magician. And even in your most sad moments, right, or your most deflated moments, Five of Cups, you've still been manifesting successfully. And everything, it feels like with the Five of Cups, everything that wasn't in alignment for you truly has been falling away, but it was purposeful. All these things are falling away from you purposefully to help you each and every time align with the very thing that some of you have been trying to manifest. So the setbacks, the disappointments, the losses, all that, the challenges, the obstacles, all that stuff, you might be in your feelings about it, but they're totally valid. They are totally valid. Don't ever let anybody tell you they're not. Your feelings are valid. And you've been through it. We know that because you don't get to the Six of Wands energy of that warrior returned from war. Like, you don't get to that point unless you've been through things. So this is saying to me that you're about to receive some kind of reward, compensation, triumph over adversity for all your hardships, all your freaking disappointments. And it's been materializing, it's been manifesting all this time for you. It's just that you don't see it. You're in a position where you're not seeing it, but you're about to receive it soon. In a way probably that you don't anticipate, because we have two of the most successful cards on the table, the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands, flanking that disappointment. So it's not really a disappointment, really, if in the end you get what it is that you want and that you've been materializing or manifesting all this time. So let's see. Wow. You have the Sun. Success, right? Clarity moment. Again, providing also the hindsight to shed light so you can see what all the disappointments were for. All the obstacles were leading to your blessing, right? Perseverance. I love it. Fish is also a symbol of abundance. Aha. And the resistance. Okay. So again, success, clarity, happiness, vitality, perseverance. This is you literally working through the resistance. of that Five of Cups, of those challenges, to anchor in your success and persevere despite the obstacles, despite the odds, and all the resistance that you may have felt. This is here, your shining moment of success and triumph over everything you've been dealing with. You have the sun at your back, and you have the stamina over here, the perseverance, and over here with the Six of Wands to get through these obstacles and receive your laurels when all is said and done. Okay. Let's see, final oracle message. You're on the right track. That's the thing. But the outside world might be showing you something else. And that could leave you feeling a little deflated. Especially if you've been persevering through the challenges and through the resistance, like the badass that you are. And still, it's like, no matter what you do, you know, it's like, can you catch a break? Can you get ahead? You know, it doesn't always feel, it feels like you're, you know, you're swimming upstream here with the salmon energy, right? At every turn. But I feel like something's about to break through. So you can accomplish something that you've been working on or working towards or manifesting or wishing for. Whatever your heaven on earth is. And I say that because he's pointing to the ether. He always has the other hand pointing to the earth. So it's about manifesting, or in the subconscious, in the ether, in the realm of spirit, right? Creating up here and then having all the tools on the table within yourself and outside of you to materialize that very thing that was created in the mind of spirit, the heart of spirit, to bring it down here so you can live it, fulfill it in a tangible way on earth, right? That's why I say you're heaven on earth. So I feel that part of the success that you're about to achieve or receive has to do with that. But let's see. Oh, mercy. Let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. Whoa. Yeah. You're about to receive something. And I also feel like this is saying Spirit is about to show you some kind of mercy. Right? Have mercy on me. Damn it, I've been through enough, right? That type of thing. What you give, you also receive. So this is the feeling that you're about to receive something, yes. I feel that it is a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing through a challenge. It's some mercy and relief where you've needed it, like I said with the Five of Cups reversed. But I also feel like what this card is saying, you've been putting work, right, into things, or you've been persevering and you've been putting the energy, the effort, the time, the love, the care towards these endeavors. So you have been giving a lot of yourself. And you probably have not been seeing much or any results. Maybe you have been giving your kindness, your time, your energy, your resources to others or to your goals or to your endeavors, and maybe have not had much to show for it, and all you really see is just resistance after resistance, disappointment after disappointment, challenge after challenge, obstacle after obstacle. But I want to say to you with this card that there's a breakthrough moment that's incoming to show you that what you've been putting out has not been in vain. So again, what you give, you also must receive. So you're about to receive something to compensate. And I was feeling that word from the beginning. To compensate your losses, your disappointments. Because, you know, the scales eventually have to balance themselves. They can't stay in a deficit forever. They have to eventually come back up. You see? So for all that you've given to your situation, you also have to receive back. You can't give, and empty yourself, your cup, your coffers. You know what I'm saying? Without eventually receiving something back from the universe. You have offered your kindness. You have offered compassion, love, energy, time, resources to whatever it is, to whoever it is. And that has not gone unnoticed. So what you give, it says, you must receive. You also must receive this. So keep your arms, your heart open and ready to receive, because the universe is about to pour some mercy on you. Okay? I'm hearing merciful breakthrough. A relief. There's some kind of relief to help you where you've been feeling woeful, right? 5 of Cups. There's some relief. And it's because it's overdue. I'm just hearing it's overdue. The success is overdue. You receiving is overdue. You've been giving, but you have not been receiving. So it's like it's time for you to receive now. Because you've done a lot. You've given a lot. You've shed a lot of tears, 5 of Cups. It's about damn time you have some success. You have some bright, shiny moments, right? It's about time you have something good happen. Because it feels like with these 2 cards, you've been swimming upstream a long time. And that's fucking exhausting. Excuse my language, but it is. I know that very well. I have lived it many times. But you're a warrior. So you know, even though you must be tired as hell, you still have the stamina to see it through, to get to the finish line and finish what you started and receive the reward that you're overdue. So I am tempted to look underneath this deck. I know I don't do that too often, but I am. Oh yeah, you've been on this journey a long time. You've been on this quest a long time. Maybe the quest has to do with manifestation, desire of the heart. Be bold and mighty forces will aid you. Look at that. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. You're going to have your luck change. There's some kind of merciful breakthrough that's going to change your luck. You have been brave. You have been a brave soldier, a brave warrior. 6 of Wands, right? Mighty forces are going to aid you now to help you finish your quest or to conclude the quest you've been on all this time. The journey has been rough, full of all kinds of resistance and having to swim upstream for a multitude of reasons. But good luck favors the brave. I feel like divine intervention is coming through this reading too. Yeah. You're about to get some big old divine intervention come through to bring relief in a situation where you've needed it and to help you receive something that is past due. You have been bold, you have been brave, and now it's time for you to receive the help, right, that you need to alleviate or relieve you of a situation that maybe has caused you some discomfort. 5 of Cups and disappointment. So let's go, right? Let's go, universe. Let's go. Let's see if we can get an angel number for you for this reading, members. Let's see. 2. 3. And what do we have? 2. All right. 232. I'll put that in the screen for you. Go ahead and look up that number. See how it relates. If you feel that this reading has helped and connected for you, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for being part of my channel the way that you do. I appreciate all of you and your generosity in supporting my channel this way. It really does mean the world to me. I hope, again, that this has helped you. If it has, let me know in the comment section, members. I love hearing from you too. So I will leave you here. Again, sending you much love wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining.